I was once told that the right woman can make you, the wrong one can break you. But a false representative can steal your soul. It can rip your life with pain and strife, leaving you heartless and cold. When it came to being in love, I was an idealist. But after the aftermath of false representatives in my past, I realized that I should have been a realist. A realist in the area that people are always what they're projecting their outer barrier, or what they reflect. The effects of me believing in love beyond love, trust beyond trust, willing to die for them and all that stuff, left me used and abused beyond kill. I was so in love with the idea. I thought my choices of the woman was the perfect ideal, but it wasn't, I wasn't. It was her PR agent, telling me everything I wanted to hear until it became apparent that I was tangled in her web, that her forked tongue and representative form spun for me. They say real men cry in the dark. But what I realized is not only they cry in the dark, they cry in the daytime, suffering broken hearts, witnessing their everything to giving their all to another man. The plan was to love her forever. Well, I guess I had to hit her ass instead. Now, as a man, I'm supposed to treat you with respect and dignity. After suffering the pain of you ripping me emotionally with the malice that can rupture 20 souls. Trying to keep control. Day and night, struggling with my sanity, trying to keep my head all right. Watching over my son as he's slumbering. As I go into deep to the depths of my most disturbing thoughts, looking at him pondering. His eyes are like mine, but so is his mother's new boo that I caught her ass with. For you putting yourself in a position so I can vote that thought makes me want to murk you. With the wrath of an ancient angry God, does I desire to smite and hurt you. You see, I have faith in you, that you can be my world. But you only blanked on me being just one of your city blocks. I was once told that the right woman can make you, the wrong one can break you, but a false representative can steal your soul. It can rip your life with pain and strife, leaving you heartless and cold. I hate hoes. Wait, I'm sorry. Women of low moral character. Because I desire to want one day to have a wife, someone who I can share my forever. But due to these false reps, ransacking my trust in all aspects, have given me reflex like pause when I see a woman beautiful before me standing tall. You see, when I gaze upon a woman that I deem of valor, I get hot with my most disturbing thoughts thinking what the fuck that she could be after. Because I think she's an illusionist like the ones from my past, ready to burn my black ass. You tell me to forgive and forget. But who can forget torture? Who can forget the pain of suffering a broken heart that feel like a ton weighing on your shoulders? Who can forget believing in an idol that doesn't believe in you back and not have a clue of how fucked up they are till your heart and soul lands on their torture rack? Who can keep themselves from thinking or going ham when they find out their beloved queen is the queen of the fucking damned? You see, I was an idealist when I should have been a realist when it comes to trusting ones outside the borderlines of my proverbial heart. And this verse will always start when I come up a woman that's fine and divine, so I desire to make mine. A right woman can make you, a wrong one can break you, but a false representative can steal your soul. It can rip your life with pain and strife, leaving you heartless and cold, but thank God I still got my soul.
Get him, Thank
you. Can I go ham, a little bit more ham? Is that all right?
We can deal with the swine.
All right. All right, we're going on TP.
Get up!
Damn, movie color girls, we going on now. Yeah, so, yeah, let me get on this shit. I ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Mr. Tyler Perry, TP. To me, you are full of shit. I witnessed that movie for color girls, and for the most part, I couldn't endure it. Now I'm up for uplifting black women that's going through struggles and pain. The one that fought as this misogynistic world could have almost driven insane. I've seen my shares and see these impressions that all endure with this world. And with the open heart, my arm reach out to embrace them like clowns embrace their pearls. My pen and pad has bled for them, projected them in beauty and strength. But in any event, I seen your movie. And as a poet, certain poetic raw parts did move me. But as a man, I must take this stand to say to you, fuck you. When will your profiteering, overbearing, manhood mission show ends will ever end? The overlay of bullshit you project on the silver screen have brothers wishing that their war depends. You are a pusher of women tragedies with a false fantasized reality that all black men ain't shit. And why does it seem like I'm the only one that sees it at times? I can't get heads and tails of it. You are the stepping Fletcher, Uncle Tom Trader of masculinity with the losers of grandeurs and misplaced standards and self-serving vanities on the male gender. You see, my bullshit detector goes into overload to see every man in your cinema abode to be conducting abuse of sex craze on the download, conducting themselves heartless and cold. So now, I shall uphold my own screenplay, inspired by UTP, for colored niggas. With living with no male dignity is perfect enough. Now, I must cast the most trifling of black female cinema characters known to me. If Hitler mama had some black in her, she'll be perfect for my film and play. Give me Taraji P from Baby Boy, playing a ghetto role of full epicness. We get Monique to play the precious mama role. Now that's a picture portrait of a hot mess. We get Paula J. Parker to play her trifling her role from Hustle and Flow. We get Vivica A. Fox, who's been all around the block. She can give AIDS to Boris Kojak. We'll cameo Anthony Anderson to play comedy henpeck relief. Queen Latifah can play the crazy black woman. I scripted to knock out all Tay Diggs' teeth. The Rock can play the molested now misunderstood stripper male whore. Now I need my borderline homosexual Eureka. Call up that nigga Shamar Moore. Wendy Williams can be cast to play a man that dresses like a man, that slaps the shit out of any woman that talks back and take a stand. We'll name that character Mardine. She'll be perfect for that abusive claim. Now I need my token rappers. We get Nicki Minaj for the job to play the dedicated addicted crack fiend. She can be married to Mos Def, who's tormented within herself for being abused in his teens by his mom, played by Regina King. Then we will swing these fictional scenarios and plots that make people's mouths drop. We'll showcase black women to be as trifling as fucking possible. We'll have these male actors to be projected at these poor, naive, rough side of the mountain climb. Struggling souls that's colliding towards this female down, logo and Brokeback Mountain utopia complex. This movie ended will have a mind-numbing effect with all these abused, damaged Negroes sandwiched all in one scene. Standing on the rooftop of the cast corridor saying soliloquies of Billy Redeemed. All these brothers hugging and embracing one another, no homo, well maybe. Wearing Technicolor colors, and when in the background that song blazing James Brown, this is a man's world. And then the camera will swirl and fade off the roof, leaving every woman in the viewing audience completely, utterly spooked, and giving them this desire to take every male actor and director in his satire and throw them off the fucking roof. You see, that is my spook. Of the nigga issues you project in your movies, that is the fruit that falls from your twisted tree. That's why I say with everything in me as a man, fuck you, TV. Thank you.